Hey guys, what's up? Wanted to go over the rematches that are going to occur tomorrow or today. I'm talking about the games on January 31st, 2021. And this is my own little cheat sheet that I put together. Let me know in the comments if you want me to put together an email list or a Patreon or something where I can put this, or maybe like I can send it in a PDF to people. But these are the back-to-backs that are going to be occurring on January 31st, 2021. And the lines aren't up yet, but I went ahead and analyzed the games already just to get out ahead of it. So let's start with Navy at Maryland. And I picked this game yesterday. It was one of the games I picked right where I picked Navy. Navy just looked better overall. As you can see, like Navy scored. And I think their games were just better. And they had a better defense. Oh yeah, and Loyola Maryland never won a game. So, and here I'm just designating whether, the home team covered the spread or not. Because I put the home team spread here, and Loyola Maryland did not win. There was no underdog win. I'm just analyzing this for myself. Um, the favorite one, which was Navy. So I'm not sure if there's much chance of this flipping tomorrow. If there is and you bet on it, I'm sure the money line is going to be big. So there's some value there. And it actually went under by 13.5. I'm not really clear why, because both these teams can score pretty well, but it's pretty low scoring affair. So that's the first game. Not sure if there's much chance for a turnaround tomorrow since Loyola Maryland's so terrible. The under, I don't know. It might go. It probably will go over tomorrow. But next up on the slate is Hofstra Wilmington. UNC Wilmington was getting 2 points, and Hofstra still beat them. The favorite just won, and they went over by 10.5. So let's look at that game. Hofstra is the better team. UNC Wilmington can't score though, and it went over, so they could both score. So there's a chance this goes over again tomorrow. I'm sure the over-under will go up a little bit. The over-under will go up. As far as this game flipping to Wilmington winning tomorrow, I mean, there's a slight chance, depending on the spread. We have to see what the spread is tomorrow. But we also have to see the over-under to see whether we're going to bet that. Now, William, Mary, and Towson. I feel like I see Towson all the time. So Towson was actually favored, and they got totally dunked on. Underdog win. So there's a chance that we might get another underdog win. And this game went way over by 20 points. So Vegas had this game completely wrong. It probably because the thing is, William Mary's won more games, and they're better against the spread. Just Vegas can't figure them out. Towson does appear to be worse. So this is a game where we might bet William and Mary again, but we just have to look at the value tomorrow. 158. I mean, this is where their defenses are so bad. So there might be value on betting the over again tomorrow since they don't play defense, either of them. So next up we have Hartford at Stony Brook. Low scoring game, went under by 15. The home team was favored by 3.5. And the underdog won the spread and the money line. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So Hartford and Stony Brook. Jeez. No wonder they didn't score. Hartford's the better team. So Hartford's the better team. Stony Brook can't play defense. but Hartford can. I mean, Hartford barely won though, so this thing might turn around, but it's going to be hard to say. As far as the over under, I mean, we'll just have to see where that goes, but it was under by 15 points. Next up, it was Elon Musk at Delaware. I didn't know Elon Musk has his own university, but sure enough. Looks like it's a Star Wars Resistance or whatever. So this was Elon Musk at Delaware. Delaware ended up winning, and they look like the better team. They were favored. So the favorite won spread money line by a lot, 23 points, and the game went under big time. But that makes sense because Elon Musk doesn't really score. Their defense isn't. Neither team is good. But Delaware, this is going to be a hard game to turn around. But if the line gets big enough, it might be worth betting on. Because the thing to remember here is that neither team is very good. And then as far as over-under, I don't know. Neither team scores. We'll have to see where that one goes. Next up is Sacred Heart at Mount St. Mary's. The home was I got this wrong. The home was getting 5, and they lost. They didn't cover the spread. Or I don't think they did. No, they lost. Let's go back. So the underdog won. For some reason, Vegas was favoring Mount St. Mary's, and it went way under. Again, not sure why, because they're crappier and they're not good at covering the spread. And it went under, right? Yeah, and they both go under a lot. And they're both not good at scoring. The over-under was only 128. Sacred Heart won. This one might flip. This one might flip. They're both not that good. We'll just have to see where it lands tomorrow. So this is a good candidate to flip. As far as over-under, we'll just have to see where it is, but it's going to be low, so I don't know if it's worth betting the under. Next up, New Hampshire, Binghamton. I went after this because I like the logo, but I guess I didn't realize that they're Bearcats. That's a way cooler logo. I just couldn't see it because it's all like jumbled together. But obviously they have the superior logo. Who won this one? Binghamton actually won. Like I picked them, but like look at how bad Binghamton is. Terrible. But they cover the spread. This one is like guaranteed to flip tomorrow. But they were getting points too. That's the thing. I don't know. No, maybe not because Binghamton is. I don't know what went wrong, man. That's like Binghamton's only win for the whole season. What the heck, man? It'll be interesting to see where Vegas puts this tomorrow. That one we might have to take Binghamton because Binghamton like totally destroyed today. But this went way under. Like 29 points under. I don't know, man. Like, how many times is New Hampshire going to score only 44 points? That was their worst game of the season. I just don't see that happening again. And Binghamton scored what, like all of 50 points or something? 65. How often do they score 65? And pretty often. So this was like a normal game for them and a terrible game for the New Hampshires. They're probably missing some people. That's probably the thing. Here, let's take a ride on the wild side. No, they had a full team. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they had 10 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Binghamton had more people. There might be a COVID issue here. This one guy is for New Hampshire, played the whole game. These guys were chilling the whole game. It looks like these guys are playing the whole game for them. If they miss shots, it's a game. It's lights out for New Hampshire there. Okay, so tomorrow we might take Binghamton. Like, what is going on? Okay, and we might bet the under again too if those guys have only two dudes and it depends on them and Binghamton's destroying them. So Siena and Marist. Marist covered. Underdog spread, and so Marist won completely and they were at home. Let's go to that game. Marist is the better team, so they just don't score. And their defense is kind of bad. Siena on paper is better. It's kind of weird. These teams can't score. All of these teams are terrible, dude. I mean, this game's got to go over tomorrow. And then as far as Marist won today. Marist is the better team. They were getting points. How did we not bet this? But now Cassiano looks better on paper. This one's gonna flip. So this is a good candidate for flipping tomorrow. Florida A&M and NCAAB. Look at these, bro. What are these? Florida A&M. Like, what do you mean? Is this a bulldog smashing the table? Like, are we sure we're not betting on high school here? These gotta be high school teams. Whatever. Moving on. So NCAT, like on paper, NCAT, it looks like they actually have a team more than you could bet on them. Yes, and that's what happened. So NCAT was at home. They're only giving up to. This game also went under because these teams are terrible. But the reason it was so high is because both their defenses are bad. I think that'll come into play tomorrow. Let's see if they both have full squads. Yeah, see these guys. Well, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you gotta start betting these teams with more players, right? Just you got more players you can throw out there. This NCAT, NCAAT. Their defense is really, but I mean their defenses are both equally trash. It's just NCAT is better. I don't know if this one's gonna flip tomorrow, just because these guys don't have a squad. We got to see where that total is. If it's up here again, it's going under. These teams don't have any firepower. So after the dog smashing the table, it's Morgan State and Coppin State. Coppin. We took Morgan State in this game and we won. This game was close though, wasn't it? Yeah, this game was close the whole way through. Coppin State. So this one probably is gonna flip because Coppin State isn't that bad. Yeah, look, they got some dubs in here, and they beat Morgan before. So this game is a good candidate for the good old flip around. And let's look at how many people they're squadding up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, they only did this. I don't know. Morgan State's got like players. These dudes aren't playing very much. I like this to flip around though. Like, how many people do they have in here? They just don't play that many dudes. Yeah, they don't play that many dudes. I like that one to flip around. Coppin's gonna come out firing. Neither team must play defense, right? Yeah, they don't play defense. See, that's a problem with Coppin State. So that team is probably gonna go over again. Well, I don't know. Tomorrow will probably be so high. Well, they went over under. Tomorrow it'll probably be so high it'll go under again. These guys are gonna be tired. Everybody's gonna be tired. What if you bet? That's another strat right there. Is just betting the unders on these on the second day. So Bryant, who I really like, lost today. And I went over. Fairleigh Dickinson of all teams. Like, I think Fairleigh Dickinson is pretty trash. Yeah, they're trash and they beat Bryant. What is Bryant doing? So this one's definitely gonna turn around tomorrow. Not definitely, but it kind of has to. Like, what was Bryant doing today? Jeez. This guy made. You can't have this guy just doing nothing. I mean, look at him, man. He's normally scoring. That guy's got to show up tomorrow. And then Fairleigh Dickinson, they're probably balling out of their minds. Like, what does this guy do? Nah, he's pretty good. This guy probably balled out of his mind. I mean, you can't have this guy throwing up a zero burger. This guy too. What's he doing? This one's gonna turn around. This one's gonna turn around tomorrow. In a big way too. I mean, this one's probably going over. Neither of these teams play defense. So moving on to Delaware State and Norfolk State. I really like Delaware State, man. Oh, they haven't won? I probably always, because of Delaware State, I always bet the over on these guys. And you normally win. I think you would have won yesterday too, but I don't know why I bet the spread on that. I just like their logo. I mean, this logo is pretty awesome too. I mean, there's nothing really like good about it, but the colors are awesome. Like, you think Spartan? I never think of like two dudes in green helmets, but sure. Oh, so let's analyze that game. Norfolk totally destroyed Delaware State. There's like no way this thing turns around. But if Norfolk State, nah, I mean Delaware State is terrible. Why was this line so small? I mean the over under. It's gonna be even worse tomorrow. That one's a good candidate for the over. I don't see Delaware State pulling this off. Look at how bad they are. And then we got Colgate, Holy Cross. Uh, so Holy Cross covered the spread, but they lost. Jeez, they're bad. I don't know if this game turns around tomorrow. And what was the over under? They went under. There's no, if it's this high again, you gotta bet the under again. Northern Iowa and the Southern Illinois Salukis. This has got to be one of the worst logos in any kind of college. Who won this game? The Salukes got destroyed, man. 12 points. The Salukes. And they're supposed to be the better team, too. What? This game's going to flip. It's got to flip tomorrow. What went wrong today, man? Oh, nobody made any shots on their team. Can't have this guy go 2-9. This dude go 2-8. I mean, that guy's not that good normally. This guy's got to score more. I mean, he has a off game. I don't know, man. This one feels like it's going to turn around. What about the over under 138? I mean, that's right where it should be. Okay. So that was a long time, but we need to look at those because we're going to bet these pretty good tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe to get that video. I'm going to be putting up the money line on here. We're going to be putting up the spreads and analyzing where we're going to go. So make sure to subscribe, like this video. Thanks for watching.